Welcome back to Race Week. You know, it's never too late to begin a racing career. In fact, in just a few months, you can be licensed and entered into your first official race. As Forbes.com, Kim McNicholas reports, there's a company located at Infineon Raceway in Sonoma which helps aspiring professional race car drivers and even hobbyists every step of the way in their journey to the winner's circle.
Drivers are revving up for the Formula Car Challenge IndyCar weekend at Infineon Raceway. And although you might not recognize most of the names in this series now, you will.
IndyCar is a goal.
And Lloyd Reed is well on his way. At just 18 years old, he's already tied for #1 in points in World Speed's Formula Car Challenge, the first major stepping stone in open-wheel racing.
Well, I got into a car last year, and I started SCCA club racing in the Bay Area. And I immediately found out that I was pretty good at Formula car driving. I'd taken to it pretty quick, and knew that I wanted to do something with my career. But unfortunately, for the club racing, it doesn't really have a ladder system to get up to IndyCar or Formula One. So I started researching series that have a better ladder system that can take drivers to higher levels, and I found the Formula Car Challenge that had that design specifically for younger drivers.
World Speed, which is based at Infineon Raceway in Sonoma, started the Formula Car Challenge in 2005. It hosts more than 24 races each year with a field of nearly 20 drivers. It was created to help aspiring professional race car drivers overcome one of the biggest obstacles to racing, the startup costs.
The jump from school racing to high level or mid-level, upper mid-level racing, that budget is unattainable for so many drivers. So we designed the series to constrain travel, which is one of the biggest expenses, constrain tire use, anything we could.
So a driver can be competitive with just $30,000 out of pocket, and at most $100,000. The higher end is for drivers who choose to have World Speed handle the maintenance and transport of the car to and from races.
So about half of what it ends up costing when you work with a professional team. So yeah, I mean, it's still significant, but relatively speaking, it's extremely, I shouldn't say affordable, but it's a lot more affordable.
And no previous racing experience is needed. A driver just has to have a racing license, which is pretty easy to get at a place like Infineon's Russell Driving School.
You could do it pretty quickly if you wanted to. I mean, you could probably do it in a couple months. More often than not, it ends up being about a year of drivers doing some school and then maybe some school racing or some other amateur racing before they come and run an R Series.
For some, this is a hobby, while for others, a second career. But for 18-year-old Lloyd Reed, it is his dream. A dream he hopes will end with his name in racing stardom.
As long as you do well and you present yourself well and you have good finishes, IndyCar is realistic within a couple years.
Best of luck to those drivers. When we come back, we'll check in on our friendly competition. It's not friendly anymore.